Hello and welcome to episode 5, and in this episode we are going to be looking at atomic types in pseudocode. So for pseudocode, the way that we designate the atomic types for various data that we'll be working with is we make use of 6 main primitives. We call these primitives because these are the most basic data types that exist. Like for instance, let's say a person's age. Essentially that's going to be an integer or a whole number. Then the price of an item could actually be a real. Then you realize that a person's name, it is most basic, it's nothing but just a string of characters. So the way that we designate these atomic types is to make use of keywords, integer keywords, rather atomic type name keywords for each data type. So the first data type that we are going to look at is integer. So an integer is going to be a negative. It's going to be a negative or positive whole number. Like for instance, let's say 13 or 16. Right? It could also be something like minus 56. So those are examples of integers. The next up, we also have a real, which is another data type. So this is a negative. This is a negative. Well, let me just copy this line right here. Copy it, then come in and paste it down here. So a negative or positive number with a fractional part. So it's fractional, or more specifically a decimal part. Right, so for instance, you could have the price of an item is $15.99, or you could have a temperature like minus 45 degrees Celsius. Maybe it's this would be in the freezer of some sort. Then another type that we designate is character. Then this is essentially a single Unicode or ASCII character. Like for instance, you could have the dollar sign, or you could have the percentage sign. I always like to surround single quotes, characters in single quotes. It could also be the letter A, right? So it could be any valid single Unicode or ASCII character. That's what you would define. Single Unicode or ASCII symbol. Let's use symbol here, or character, just like that. Then we also have a string. This is going to be a sequence of 0 or more characters. Right, so for instance, this will actually be a string. So this one, we essentially call this one an empty string, and it has its uses in the programming world. Then you can also have a string like computer, just like that. So that would be a string. Then another type is Boolean. Then these are the logical values, true or false. So there's only 2 Boolean types. So it's either going to be true or it's going to be false. Then another primitive that we can talk about is date. Then this can assume any valid calendar date. Then the format is important, so because we use only one format for dates in pseudocode. So format is going to be day, month, then 4 digits for the year. So this is the format for a date. So these are the 6 primitive data types that we will make use of in pseudocode. So yeah, I think that's just about it for this episode. I'll see you in the next one.